All praise to the Most High through His only begotten Son, Yahushua Mashiach. And I will say shalom, shalom to the brother and sister. Another video, another podcast. Welcome, brother. So on this video and this podcast, mainly I'll be focusing on persecution that will arise on us. The persecution shall arise on the saints. The one that are teaching this Bible with sincerity, that will stray on the highway, byway, from house to house, on YouTube, Facebook, all the social networks that are using the brother, that the Most High allow us. So we will be persecuted regardless. We will be persecuted. So we must be aware, we must be ready for that. So because our forefather went through persecution for the same thing. John the Baptist, Paul, Peter, etc. Stephen, the list is long. Jeremiah, etc. You get a point. So without any further ado, is to comfort the brother and sister. We must comfort each other. We must help each other on that point. We must comfort each other. It's very, very important. So this is the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verses 11. It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." So that's what's happened to us. Because we teach this Bible, we bring it forth, the people, they get offended, they get cut. Because, like the prophecy say in the book of Hebrew 4:12, the Bible, the word of the Moses is double-edged sword. It carries the spirit out, everything, right? So people, we're going to get persecuted. Let's jump to the chapter 10. And I go, this is the book of Matthew. Chapter 10, and verses 22 through 23, okay? And I'm going to read it. "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake." So we'll be hated from all men. We'll be hated by the so-called blacks, Latino, Native Indian, and all the other nations. They're going to hate us. They're going to tell us what we'll be preaching here. I've seen it. In the video of the brother is standing on the street teaching New York, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, New Jersey, California, San Diego, etc., Chicago. They got attacked all the time. People, you guys preaching here, this is 21st century. No, man, you don't get it, man. You don't get it. It has nothing to do with Christianity. The Bible has nothing, is absolutely nothing with Christianity, okay? Then he said, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endure to the end shall be saved." So the Moses said, Christ said we must endure until the end. We must endure. So you can be saying here now and say that you saved. No. Okay, so we know the one that keep the commandment that fear the Most High. We know we are not saved until the last breath that we stop teaching this Bible and the Most High take our life. That's the only time we can know that we've been saved. But until that point, we can claim to be saved. But Christians, they say they're already saved. Because they go to church on Sunday, because they pay tithe to the lying pastor. No, you ain't saved from anything, man. You ain't saved from a damn thing, okay? Just keep that in your mind, right? He said, "But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not," he said, "ye shall not have gone over the city of Israel till the Son of Man be come." So, you see, very simple. I'm going to jump to chapter 24. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Okay? Then I'm going to read. Okay? He said, and I'm going to read the verses 9 through 10. He said, this is Matthew 24, 9 through 10. "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you." So it's going to happen to many of us. Some of us are going to have to get put to death for this gospel, for the name of Yahushua Mashiach. We just must be strong and pray for each other. We must stand for each other, right? And let's continue. "And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." He said we shall be hated by all nations. Hated of all nations. So all the nations going to hate us. Because whatever we teach, this gospel that we bring forward with sincerity, it doesn't sound like something that they like. They don't like it. They say, "No, you guys teaching hate. You preaching hate." Okay? God is preaching hate. It's not us. We're just reading the Bible. How about that? Are you mad at God? Are you condemning God? Because he says so? Man, you're foolish, man. You nothing, man. You just nothing. You nothing. I said nothing. Nada. Okay? The verses 10. "And then shall many be offended." So that's where you get offended. When we tell you you can't wear no pants as a woman, you can't rule over your men, you must keep the commandment, you get offended. You get very, very offended. Right? It says, "Then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of men was good. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you see, you can't be saved until you teach this gospel to the brothers and sisters scattered throughout the four corners of this earth. The brothers and sisters that live among the other nations, among the heathen. You must do it, whether it be through internet. You got to take advantage until Esau, the so-called white man, cut down the internet. Because now we have the opportunity, all the men. So let's do it as we can right now. Because it's our doing. Let's read in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13 through 14. For this is the whole duty of man, is to serve the Most High, right? Okay. I'm going to jump to the book of Mark, right? I'm going to read Mark 13 and 13. Okay, this is the book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 13. And ye shall be hated. So again, we're going to be hated of all men for my name's sake, for the name of Yahweh Mashiach. Okay, but he that shall endure unto the end, you must endure into the end. You must endure unto the end. The same shall be saved. So Christian, you ain't saved from a damn thing. Stop deceiving yourself. Tell your pastor that a young brother read this passage say that you are not saved yet. And that until you went through persecution, or you go through persecution, you will never be saved from a damn thing, man. Wake the hell up. I'm going to read this, the book of Luke, chapter 6, and I'm going to read verses 22 through 26. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you. So we are blessed when we being hated by all these brothers, the so-called Negro, blacks, or Latino, and Native Indian, etc. Guess what? That's a blessing, actually, just they don't know. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from the company, which is good. Which is good. Right? They shall separate us from the company, right? And shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the sons of men's sake. You see? Rejoice ye in that day. So Yahweh Mashiach, he said we shall rejoice. Okay? And live for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. It's in the Most High. We don't expect somebody to pay us that they can't pay. They don't have the means to pay that they can afford it. Only the Most High can do it. The Most High got it. Okay? He said, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophet. So our forefather, the wicked one, like the Pharisee, the hard-headed Pharisee, the stiff-necked Jew, and I'll say of the other tribe, well, they always persecuted the prophet. They didn't like the truth. That's how you understand that this is not for the whole world. It's specifically to a nation, the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native, because we stiff-necked people, very rebellious, hard-headed, bunch of witches, man, whoremongers, man, idolaters, man, fornicators, bunch. Right? Let's continue. But woe unto you that are rich. So some of us, like Michael Jordan, those brothers, they're rich, they got money, right? Kobe Bryant, etc., you name it. All the rich are people, whether it be the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Indian, etc. He said, but woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. So the Most High said, the time is coming, he will smite our people that don't keep his commandment, that enjoy right now. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. The Most High said, they're gonna weep and mourn. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their father to the false prophet. So they were praising the false prophet, like Joe Austin, okay, T.D. Jakes, and all your pastors, wherever they've been located, all your pastors, your priests. Because you see them as your God. You think that's your Jesus Christ, right? Beautiful, baby. Continue like that. Beautiful, baby. That's your God? No problem. Keep it that way until Christ returns. Keep it that way. Believe it. Believe you. Go kiss him. Do everything you want to do. This is the book of St. John's, chapter 7 and verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me he hated, because I testify of thee that the works thereof are evil. So Christ said the work of this world is evil. Is evil. The works of this world. Paul, Peter, brother, they were persecuted. That's why they got to flee from Iconium and go to another city. From that, they were persecuted all the time, thrown in the jail. They got a head cut off. They were like skinny. So many horrible things happened to the brother. John the Baptist, he was put to death. Let's go to the chapter 15 in the same book. It says, this is the book of St. John, chapter 15, and I'm going to read verses 18 through 26 or 27, 26. He said, if the world hates you, ye know that he hated me before he hated you. So the world already hate who? Christ. Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? So they say, well, they're going to hate us. So Christ is letting us know the world already hate me first. Not us first, but the world already hate Christ. He said, if you were of the world, if you were of this world where we want to continue the same wickedness that they do, they want us to continue eating pork, shrimp, scallops, all the wickedness, all the abomination, all the abomination, break the Sabbath, go out on Friday night to go shopping, eating in this restaurant, breaking the Sabbath of the Most High on Saturday, wasting time, cooking, all this. They want us to live like that. Since we don't want to live like that, we change our way, we amend our wicked way because we were under a curse too. But the Most High have mercy upon us and we hearkened. And we chose to follow who? We didn't choose literally, and the Most High chose us. And we just say, you know what? It's better that we follow the God of our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Isn't that beautiful? That's right. Let's continue. If you were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you, like I said, he chosen us, the Most High, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. I chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hated you. That's why they hate us. Okay? The world hated you. Remember the word that I say unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So the same manner they persecuted Christ, they will persecute, and they did the same thing to our forefather, the prophet. Same thing. Nothing new under the sun. Okay? If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So if they have kept the word of Christ, they will keep also whatever we tell them from the point of Christ and the Messiah and the prophet and the other brother that came before us, right? But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. See, these so-called Christians, they don't know the Messiah. They don't know Yahweh. They think it's a white Jesus. They don't know. They think it doesn't matter. God is about Yahweh. No, you a liar. You a hypocrite. You a stupid idiot. Dumb. You know nothing. Okay? I'm going to continue. He said, if they had not, he said, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I have not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. They had not sinned. But, he said, but now they have no cloak for their sin. So there is no excuses for your sin. There's no way you're going to say, oh, no, I don't know this, nobody, my pastor, no, this, no. You don't have no, there's no excuses for your sin. You're going to get punished. You're going to get put to death, period. Easy. You see? He said, what? He said, he that hated me, hated my Father also. So, you see? So, if you hate me, you hate Christ. You hate Christ, you hate the Most High. Easy. It's a chain. It's always a circle, but you don't get it? I'm sorry. He said, if I have not done among them the works which none other man did, because Christ was the wisest man. He did the top miracle on the whole earth before our forefathers. Still, they don't want to happen. And all those things are written and documented in the Bible. And you read it to the brother and sister, they don't want to listen. They don't have time for the Most High. They have time for the devil, Satan. They are the children of the devil. It's not because they are blacks, they're Latino, Native. It doesn't mean that they're going to make it to the kingdom. No, you're not going to make it to the kingdom because you're Israelite. No, you must keep the commandment of the Most High and endure until the end. That's how you're going to make it to the kingdom. It's not because you're Israelite. You just know you're Israelite because your father, okay, cool. But guess what? If you don't keep the commandment, you're going to perish. It doesn't mean anything. So don't waste your time going to the church. Don't give your money to the pastor. Don't go to keep the commandment of the Most High. I always say in my video, I never teach anything else. Keeping the commandment, the law of the Most High. That's the key. That's the main entrance to the kingdom of the Most High on this earth. Not in the heaven, like your Christian thing, you're going to get caught up and all this. No, it's not happening. It's on earth right here. Are you going to stay with the Most High? No. Are you out of your mind? Let's continue. And he said, but this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in the law. They hated me without a cause. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which is the one I have right now. Because I didn't have this Spirit before. I was Christian before, going off or following pastor, lying, priest, all these things, right? And let's continue. He said, the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceeded from the Father, he shall testify of me. So, I'm going to jump to 1 John. Let me go to the book of 1 John. I'm going to go to the book of 1 John, right? This is the book of 1 John chapter 3. Okay? This is the book of 1 John chapter 3, and I'm going to read verse 13. It says, "Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you. We know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death." So he said they're going to hate us. We love you. That's why we bring you from this gospel. That's why we're teaching it. We ain't teaching anything else, right? We're just teaching that's the Most High, right? So let me jump to the book of Revelation, right? This is the book of Revelation, okay? Okay, couple more precepts to finish up. Okay, so you're going to get persecuted. Regardless, you're going to get persecuted. Okay? Okay, you're going to get persecuted. Let me read it. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verses 20. He said, "Behold, this is Christ, the word I in red." He said, "Behold," this is Revelation chapter 3, verses 20 through 22. He said, "Behold, I stand at the door." Who stand at the door? Yahweh Shai Mashiach, not the white Jesus. Okay, he's a dark-skinned Jesus with woolly hair just like me. He said, "And knock. If any man hear my voice," how can you hear the voice of Christ? Will he call you on your cell phone, or your Android, or your Apple? No. It's in the Bible. When you hearken to his word, whatever he commanded. The law, the commandment, and the statutes and judgment of his Father. That's what he's talking about. And if any man hear my voice and open the door, that means you open your head and you listen to the brother teaching you in the street, on the highway, byway, from house to house. If you listen to those brothers teaching you through their video, podcasting, YouTube, etc., on Facebook, right? He said what? "And open the door, I will come into him." So Christ said, if you're willing to listen, I will give you the spirit to understand whatever the Most High say. Okay? "And I will sup with him, and he with me. To him that overcome will I grant to stay with me in my throne, even as I also overcame, and am set down with my Father in his throne. He that has an ear, so if you have understanding, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the church, unto the Israelites that were scattered in those 7 regions, right? I'm going to go to the book of Revelation, the last chapter, right, which is 22, and I'm going to read verses 13 to 15. He said, "I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments," is in plural, 613 law and commandment, "that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter into the gate, into the city." So only those ones that keep the commandment are going to make it to the kingdom. That's what he's saying. Now, who is not going to make it to the kingdom? Let's see. "For without our dogs," is he talking about your Chihuahua? Is he talking about your dog that you own in your house? No. He's talking about the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native that do not want to keep the commandment. The Most High call you dogs, perro, sheep, okay? He said, "For without our dogs," okay, sorcerer, you want to keep doing wickedness, idolatry, okay, sorcerer, and whoremongers, and murderers, idolater, why Jesus, the cross, bowing down to the cobblestone, etc., "and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie." So easy, right? Last one to finish. See, John 14:15, and I'm reading. This is the book of St. John, chapter 14, and verse 15. "If ye love me, keep my commandments. If ye love me, keep my commandment. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever." 1 John, I'm going to go because the Spirit of me. 1 John 2 and 3. I think 1 John 2 and 3. Bear with me 1 second to finish up. Okay. 1 John. He says 1 John 2 and 3. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. "And hereby we do know that we know him." You know Christ, you know the Most High, if we keep his commandments. So any of you that don't keep the commandment of the Most High, you don't know the Most High. You do not know the Most High. You a liar. You a hypocrite. An antichrist. Period. Now let's see. He that say, "I know him." So you Christian claim you know the Most High, you know Christ, right? "He that say, I know him, and keep not his commandment." For example, one commandment. Because your Christian don't keep this. I'm about to cut somebody because I know somebody's going to get offended. All praise to the Most High. I'm going to go right there. The book of Deuteronomy 22. This is the book of Deuteronomy. I'm going to cut somebody right now. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verses 5. The title is what? "Says to be distinguished by apparel." What does it mean? That's why when you go to the restroom, you see it show you the woman with long dresses or long skirt, and the man with pants, with what is called what? breeches, linen breeches that were made for the man. It was not for the woman. The woman was supposed to be wearing pants. If you get cut, or praise to the Most High, that's the Most High. Am I reading? Then some brothers, some sisters, they're going to get cut. Woo, that's beautiful. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. It says, the woman shall not wear that which pertains unto a man. When the woman started wearing pants in the 50s, okay, they start making riot, protesting. They want the same right like men. Okay, that's evil. That's from the devil. Satan put the spirit on those women. If you wear pants, I'm assuming you are ignorant, but after you listen to this, throw away that pen. Buy long dresses. Buy long dresses. You make money, man. Don't say you don't have money. Buy long dresses and put fringes on the borders. You'll be beautiful. You look good. Then guess what? You take away weakness from our community. That's what we did. Am I ready? Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertains unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So I'm going to go back, because you Christians say you keep the law, right? You're a liar. Do you keep this law? You Christian wearing pain all day long, running around, running your mouth over the man? No, because when you put on pain, you have the evil of the spirit of the devil that jump on you, and you think you just like the man. Okay? He said, verse 4, he that said, I know him and keep not his commandment is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So your sister and brother, the so-called black, Latino, etc., native, that don't keep this commandment, you see wearing pain as a woman, a man that wear dresses, they dress it for women, guess what? You a liar. You don't know Christ, man. Stop deceiving yourself. You're going to perish and die, period, point blank. Do you understand that? All right. One more precept to finish up. He said, whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the law of Yahweh perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. So with that, brother and sister, that was the idea. The precept is what? We're going to be persecuted for this gospel, for doing this work, whether it be on YouTube, podcasting, on the street, highway, byway. So brother and sister, we comfort you. We call on the Most High to send down the spirits that we stay stronger. Whether we be persecuted for good or evil, we must endure until the end, then we shall be saved. So with that, I'm going to say all praise to the Most High through his only begotten Son, Yahushua Mashiach, and Shalom.